Hello YouTube, this is Nihon805 and I am here bringing you another Japanese food review. If you may remember from my previous videos, at least the last two, I mentioned that I just came back from Nagano, which is in northern Japan. Again, it's where they had the '98 Winter Olympics. So besides getting some snowboarding done for the very first time, which varying levels of success, I managed to pick up some regional items. If you do not know or are unaware of, in Japan, every prefecture and some cases individual cities have a specialty. For example, where I live right now in this city, we are apparently known for green onions, and the prefecture as a whole is known for pears, Asian pears. But Nagano is apparently known for apples. Whether it's the city itself or the prefecture, I'm pretty sure it's the prefecture, but definitely the city itself, the capital of it at least, has a very strong affinity for apples. Many of their items, their gifts, omiyage, when you go to a gift shop, will have an apple theme to it or an apple flavor in cases of food. But while I was at Zenkoji Temple, which you may have, the very previous video that I just released was from there, outside Zenkoji Temple, there was a gift store, and I managed to pick up these. This is the limited edition Shinshu Apple Kit Kat. I paid 450 yen for this box of 12 mini Kit Kats. So, what is a Shinshu apple? Honestly, I don't know. But I can tell you that these apples look gorgeous. I don't know if they're just like a more expensive version of what we would have in America, like a Red Delicious or anything like that. But this Shinshu apple is what many of the products that you would find in the gift shop would have. They always make a point not to say it's an apple flavor. No, they say it's a Shinshu apple flavor. So I'm gonna open this box and I will give a shot, try one of these and tell you what I think about it. So, as I said, let's get this thing open. Take off the sticker. There we go. Take that off. Alright. Again, there are 12 of these, and they are limited edition. And Kit Kat, of all the American candies that you see in Japan, Kit Kat is probably one of the most popular. Not simply because of the taste, but also because Kit Kat sounds like the Japanese phrase which means to win. Surely win is what Wikipedia told me, and is what people, my coworkers and other Japanese people tell me about Kit Kat, is that it means that it's a definite win. So many times people will eat Kit Kats before something like a test or some sort of sporting event. They'll eat Kit Kats because they think they will win, surely win, definitely win. But yeah, Kit Kats, if you know about anything about Kit Kats in Japan, they come in so many different flavors. In America, we have, we have the base. We have the chocolate. You can find white chocolate, dark chocolate. I know you can find now. But in Japan, you find so many varieties of Kit Kat. Not only depending on where you live, because again, this was something that's apparently very regionalized to Nagano, but you can find so many in stores. You can find things that you would obviously think of, like green tea Kit Kats, or I've seen a sweet potato Kit Kat. I've seen wasabi Kit Kat, which is, I know many people in America have seen wasabi Kit Kats on the internet, and they think, wow, that's a really strange flavor. And honestly, I haven't even tried that one, but maybe I will. But you can find all kinds. You can find some that are not just a Japanese flavor, but like I've seen creme brulee Kit Kat. I've seen like citrus Kit Kat. I've seen so many. So I mean, I could do a whole channel on just Kit Kats if I wanted to. But anyways, this is the Shinshu Apple Kit Kat, and I opened it up, and wow, let's look at this. This comes in a really nice box, actually. This was meant for to give to someone as like as an omiyage, as something you would bring back to a coworker or to a friend when you take a trip. So they make this actually pretty nice. As you can see, they lay it out just like you would buy in for a Costco, like you would give out to put on a shelf to sell to individually. But anyways, let's take one of these out. Again, there's 12 of them, mini ones. I can feel there's 2 of them in here, but let me put that down. Yeah, this is, there we go, Shinshu Apple Kit Kat. So as you can tell on the package, it looks really nice. You know, I love apple personally. If ever I have to pick a flavor of something and apple is an option, apple is usually one of my more common things I'll say. I mean, I like strawberry flavor, like especially like pie. I'll go apple a lot. I'll go, you know, anything at apple, pancakes with apples. But anyways, this is the Shinshu Apple Kit Kat. So I'm going to open this up and give this a shot and see how it tastes. Let's see here. There we are. Well, first thing I can tell you, it's still chocolate on the outside. As you can see, it's still chocolate. So no changes there. Still chocolate. You can smell apple. You can definitely smell, it's an artificial apple smell, but you can definitely smell apple from the outside. I don't know if they put apple into the chocolate itself, or if that's just the filling or just the flavoring inside that you can smell, but you definitely get a whiff of chocolate when you smell this. So I'm gonna break this in half, just like you should with the Kit Kat. There we go. Put that one back down. Just need one for now. All right. So pretty small. Again, this is the mini variety, but you know it looks exactly like you would think an American Kit Kat would look like. So, anyways, without any further ado, let's give this a shot. Okay, this is good, but it is very artificial. I mean, you taste apple, but it tastes very artificial, like an apple, almost like an apple syrup, like they would use in here. You can't tell there's any apple in here. I mean, it's not like I've actually had strawberry Twix where it's more pink, reddish on the outside, and you can still see a little red on the inside. This looks exactly like you would think a Twix back home would look like. I don't see anything that would think it's an apple. If I took a bite, if I saw it split in half, I would just think that's a regular Kit Kat because it looks exactly the same. But the taste, you definitely get a hit of apple when you eat it. But again, it's very artificial, which, you know, it's kind of expected. It's candy. It's not like a pastry or anything like that where they put real apples in it. It's definitely, you know, it's just a syrup or a flavoring agent that they put into it. But by itself, it's pretty good. Now, is it better than a regular Kit Kat? It's debatable. I mean, if you like apples more, if you like apple flavor, you may like this more than a regular Kit Kat. But if you just eat this, if this was the only thing you ever had, you think it's decent. It's good. Let me finish this off first. Okay. It says Shinshu apple. Now, I don't know what a Shinshu apple tastes like, but I can tell you that if I was given a candy in America that had an apple flavor to it, it would taste exactly like what this tastes like. It wouldn't have to. I don't think it has to be a Shinshu apple for it to taste like this flavor. I think it could be any generic apple flavor, and you could taste exactly. You know, it tastes exactly the same. I think they obviously use Shinshu because it's what's popular, but is it really that major is a flavor that different from any other apple? I don't know. It's debatable, I would think. Again, I haven't tried like a straight Shinshu apple, but it's definitely, to me, from just this candy itself, it tastes like any other apple flavor that you would get in like any kind of apple. I think that you could use, as long as it's not tart like a Granny Smith. It's not. This is definitely not a tart candy. It definitely has the sweetness of an apple, but I don't know how much of that Shinshu apple really comes out in this candy. I'd really have to compare two apples, just a regular apple here and a Shinshu apple here. Take both a bite and see, can I really taste the difference? Because I don't know. But just on itself, I think it's a good candy. Is it one of the better ones? I don't know. I've had the strawberry Kit Kat, and I think I like that one more than I like the apple one. The strawberry one, I thought, had more of a strawberry taste. It tasted a little. I think the strawberry one tasted a little less artificial. I mean, yes, it's still artificial, of course, but I think maybe because I'm so accustomed to strawberry flavors, I think it tastes better. I'm not positive, but me personally, I like it, but I think there are better Kit Kats out there. By itself, I give it a 3.5 out of 5. If you see it, and if you can find it in your local store, give it a shot. But I think there are definitely going to be other flavors out there that are going to taste better than this particular one. But anyways, again, this was the Shinshu Apple Kit Kat. But again, 450 yen for a box of 12 minis. Again, 3.5 out of 5. And finally, like I said, decent, not great. But until next time, this is Nihon 805, and I will talk to you later.